In the last lesson, I described your basic teaser. She uses manipulation, generally her feminine wiles, to control and exploit her prey, the unwitting male. I think we all know the type, but there's much more to it than that. It is important for you to know, and I can't stress this enough, there are other types of teasers. Women who have other goals than simply to exploit your men for gain. I've identified two other types of teasers. Women who you marry at your peril. First, there are what I call career girls. These women have decided that their career is their identity and marriage is secondary. Now, many of these women aren't interested in getting married, as this would interfere with their taking over the world. First, there are women I call career girls. These women have decided their career is their identity and marriage is secondary. Now, many of these women aren't interested in getting married, as this would interfere with their plans of taking over the world. But some see marriage as a way of improving their status in the corporate world. They naturally gravitate to career men. Marrying a career girl may work out well if you have the same goals to be high achievers and the two of you are earning enough. But what if your income doesn't cover housekeepers and nannies? Guess what? You'll be picking up the kids from daycare, folding laundry, and cooking the dinner as she has a report that has to be completed, or schmoozing with the new client. And if your career tanks because of home-work conflicts, or you don't get promoted fast enough, she'll decide you're a loser and lawyer up. Now let me explain. I have no problem with a wife working at a job. No doubt, unless you are a high-income earner, she may well have to work to help pay the bills. But that's just a job, 9 to 5, leaving on time every day, and home in time to take care of you and the family. If her primary goal is a career, then she's not going to put her marriage first, and you're heading for a conflict. You know, a woman can have any career she wants. She just can't be my wife. The other type of teaser is what I call an earth mother. These are women who are very family oriented. Having children is their obsession and reason for living. There was a reality show on TV once where this couple had a lot of kids. I think she'd had fertility treatments. You probably remember it. Eventually there was marital breakdown and they were put in front of the camera to discuss their problems. And the woman said, "I love my children more than anything in the world and would do anything for them." I knew then she was an earth mother. A wife should never put the children ahead of her husband. Of course, if he's a drunk around the children or violence prone, of course they need protection. But he was neither. His only mistake was marrying an earth mother. Let me tell you about the telltale signs of an earth mother teaser. The family situation is much like a totem pole. On top is her precious little darlings. Then her parents, who have much more influence on her than you in deciding the children's welfare. Next to her siblings, friends, and co-workers. Finally, at the bottom of the totem pole is you with the weight of the financial burden, but little to say as she has the life she wants, putting the children's needs as the only ones that matter. She wouldn't have even bothered with marriage, but for that pesky thing called procreation and the plus of having a husband to help pay so she can achieve the ultimate goal in life, which is motherhood. As a father of 3, I can tell you that we worry way too much about children. What children really want and need is a stable home life. They need to see that mommy and daddy are happy and love each other. If you marry the right woman, it can happen. In my next lesson, we will discuss how to identify teasers. Unfortunately, it is not easy, but I think I have a few ideas that will help you from getting trapped in teaser hell. See you in the next lesson.